All right, you guys, talk about a crazy year. 2024 was so insane, and we are going to break down the viral stories every single month of this year. The top things that were making some noise, the thing that everyone was talking about. Every single month, you guys, I was writing down what the heck was going down, and just looking back on some of this, I was like, wow, I can't believe that was this year. Because I really do feel like this year just flew by. But then I look at this list and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that feels like so long ago, and I cannot believe how big that story was at the time. So we are gonna spill on everything that had the internet talking this year. This year kicked off with drama as the Golden Globes set the internet on fire, not for the awards, but for the drama that came with it. The main event, Selena Gomez and her supposed beef with Kylie Jenner over Timothée Chalamet. Rumors had already been swirling about Timothée and Kylie dating, and the two showed up together to the event, which was a huge deal. Drama got going after seeing footage from several angles of Selena spilling some tea to Taylor Swift and Kelly Teller at the table that they were at. People tried to read their lips to uncover what the heck they thought that they were talking about, because the reactions from Taylor and Kelly were too good for people not to speculate on what was being said. Rumors went around that Selena was saying that she tried to take a photo with Timothée Chalamet, and Kylie said no, since people thought that they could see Kelly say the name Timothy while they were all talking. E! News posted about the drama online, writing, "Was Selena Gomez gossiping about Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet at Golden Globes? Here's the truth." And she said in the comments, "No, I told Taylor about two of my friends who hooked up, not that that's anyone's business." People weren't exactly buying this, but we'll never really know for sure what was said that night, but that was the biggest drama of January. Now, moving on to February, this month brought us one of the most talked about TikTok viral series, which is the Who the F Did I Marry by Risa Tisa series. If you somehow missed this, it was a series of posts by TikToker Teresa exposing her former husband's double life. The lies that he told her had everyone obsessed, waiting for her next part to her series. It was over 50 parts at the end of this whole thing, but there were just so many layers and twists that people could not get enough of everything that she was saying. Her alleged husband even hopped online to join in on the drama for a second and defend his name, but by then the internet was already decided that he was trash. Now, March was just intense. First, the royal family's PR team was working overtime after Kate Middleton was reported missing. People online felt that it was odd that she hadn't been seen, and the royal family was using really weird edited photos in order to combat rumors of her disappearance, which only made things way worse. The internet was absolutely spiraling, just speculating on every little thing, but sadly it turned out that she was battling a cancer diagnosis. The palace later confirmed it, and it's since been said that she is recovering well, but this was truly just such a moment this year, as nobody wanted this to be the news, but it was a really crazy time online. Everyone was making memes of Kate Middleton and what she was doing and where she was at. Was this a cheating scandal? And it unfortunately turned out to be much more upsetting. March also had another big conversation as well, with the Nickelodeon Quiet On Set docuseries airing. This expose shed light on the toxic environment many child stars faced, from inappropriate work conditions to appalling stories from actors. It opened up conversations about protecting young talent in Hollywood, and Nickelodeon's reputation took a major hit again. Dan Schneider came out to defend himself against allegations made against him in the series, and ended up suing the Quiet On Set producers over the docuseries. Now, speaking of Nickelodeon though, we're gonna be talking about a Nickelodeon star here, because April brought us JoJo Siwa, because after Dance Mom, she did go on to be a Nickelodeon star. JoJo Siwa decided it was time for a rebrand, dropping her song Karma. While it was meant to usher in this bad girl era for her, it quickly became a meme. Fans couldn't get over how the lyrics and the music video felt like a mix of JoJo's sparkly glitter past, and her attempt to be edgy was just, it was a total miss. JoJo leaned into the memes though, feeling like as long as people were talking about her, that's all she really wanted. She later dropped an EP, and she had a moment this year. Whether it was good or bad, people were talking about her. Now, May was pretty spicy with Kendrick Lamar and Drake throwing subtle and not so subtle shots at each other. It was a war of verses with fans dissecting every lyric to figure out who was winning the beef. The feud was so entertaining that even people who don't usually follow rap were invested as the two of them randomly dropped diss tracks and music videos. Everyone was like, what is the tea? Somebody decode these lyrics immediately. June was all about Hawk to a Girl. Honestly, I cannot believe that this viral interview made Haley, who is the Hawk to a Girl, go so viral. And honestly, the way that she's been able to keep relevant is pretty impressive. I feel like whenever people have like these viral moments, they really just fade away so quickly, but she's got a podcast now. She's been interviewing people. She's been able to keep it going. Now, July gave us some major drama, okay? There was a lot going on in July. We had Brooke Schofield's old tweets resurfacing after she went viral for spilling tea on her ex-boyfriend Clinton Kane. The tweets were extremely offensive and the internet was very quick to let her know that they were disappointed in her. At the same time, Mr. Beast also faced backlash over his game show with accusations of the filming conditions not being so great for Beast games. And it really was the start of former employees coming out to expose him. It had already come out that Ava Chris Tyson was no longer going to be working for his company after things had come out about Ava, but things just kept getting worse reputation-wise for Mr. Beast starting in July. August brought the iconic demure queen to us all. TikTok creator Jules gained massive attention for her TikToks as she introduced everyone to being demure, very cutesy. She became the internet's obsession and solidified her status as the it girl of the summer.
How I do my makeup for work? Very demure, very mindful. I don't come to work with a green cut crease. I don't look like a clown when I go to work. I don't do too much. I'm very mindful while I'm at work. See how I look very presentable? The way I came to the interview is the way I go to the job.
But August wasn't all fun and games. The It Ends With Us movie starring Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni became one of the most controversial topics of the month. Fans of the book by Colleen Hoover were already split on its adaptation, but when the set photos dropped, I mean, there was already drama starting because people didn't like what Blake was wearing. And before the movie had come out, there was rumors about creative differences, drama on set. And fans really noticed that something seemed off because during the press tour, Blake was doing press with the rest of the cast while Justin did it by himself. Then there was the whole drama with the cast literally unfollowing him, and people just could not get enough of this movie drama. And at the same time, there was all of this mean girl stuff coming out about Blake Lively. Not only did people not like the way that she was promoting the movie, they felt like she was talking about the movie as if it was a rom-com when it was a film that should have been taken very seriously, as there was a DV aspect to this film. And obviously now, you guys, in December, we are seeing that there was a lot of missing layers to this story here. Blake is currently suing Justin Baldoni right now for harassment and is also suing him for trying to ruin her reputation with his PR crisis management team. And I've got a ton of videos talking about this particular topic up right now because it has been the talk the last week and a half. So it is just crazy that a story from August has made its way to December and it is just so relevant. But in September, okay, you guys, we're moving on to September. Nickelodeon Avocado shocked everyone with his major transformation. Nickelodeon Avocado's transformation has been one of the most talked about journeys on the internet. He started out as a slim and cheerful mukbanger, and then he gained fame for his massive food portions and his dramatic personality. So many people expressed concerns for him over the years, but little did we know Nick had this greater plan, and he revealed this plan in September. He posted a video titled 2 Steps Ahead and also a video titled High, where he revealed that he had lost all the weight and that he had pre-recorded a ton of videos that he's been posting for over a year now, just trying to keep everyone under the impression that he wasn't losing weight when he actually was. September also brought us one of the most shocking headlines of this year with the arrest of Sean Diddy Combs. Authorities revealed an ongoing investigation into allegations involving financial misconduct, coercion, and other serious claims tied to his business ventures and personal dealings. The internet went into a frenzy as details began to surface, with reports suggesting that this investigation had been building for months behind the scenes. Social media was going absolutely crazy at this time, talking about everyone Diddy's ever been associated with. Celebrities like the Kardashians, Ashton Kutcher were finding themselves getting looked at under a microscope, J-Lo included. People just became very skeptical of Hollywood and those that have interacted or been at one of Diddy's parties. And the case remains ongoing, and the world continues to watch as this current story unfolds. What will happen here? And who else will be taken down? October brought one of the most heartbreaking stories of the year with the unexpected passing of Liam Payne. Liam's death sent shockwaves across social media, leaving fans and fellow celebrities reeling from the news. Tributes poured in from every corner of the internet with heartfelt messages from his former bandmates Harry, Niall, Louis, and Zayn. The public mourning was accompanied by viral throwback videos of One Direction, their most iconic moments, reminding everyone of Liam. November was all about breakups and bizarre trends. Zach Bryan's split from Brianna Chicken Fry took over the headlines, especially with the news that he was going to offer up $12 million for her to sign an NDA so that she couldn't talk about what happened during their relationship, but she turned it down. And she said that she did that because she wanted to be able to tell her story to help other women experiencing a toxic relationship. Now, also, we saw the rise of lookalike competitions. This was all sparked by a Timothée Chalamet lookalike competition in New York City where he actually showed up. But since then, there's been a ton of others, from Paul Mescal, Jason Kelsey, and even the United Healthcare CEO shooter, you guys. They had a lookalike contest for him. It was insane. Now, this moves us into December because December was filled with the most insane stories. The United Healthcare CEO was killed in New York City, and the shooter went absolutely viral. The conversation online revealed a lot about the frustrations that people are feeling with the economy and healthcare, as people really praised the shooter here. The internet's obsession has led to the creation of various merchandise and fundraising efforts in his name, but it's truly been so wild to see. Other than that, like I said, the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni situation has also been brought back. This has been a story that has gone absolutely viral this month. People are talking about this case, what is written in the complaint. There's a lot of opinions surrounding this, and I've got a lot of videos covering it. So if you want more information on what is going on with these two, please go watch those videos, especially the one where I'm talking about the complaint specifically and what I feel like hasn't been covered too much in the press, because I feel like the complaint is very telling about both Blake and Justin and how they were on the set of It Ends With Us. Now, before we end, I want to add one last story that I feel took over more than just one single month. Miss Gypsy Rose was the talk of this year, I feel, with her divorce, getting back together with her ex-fiance Ken, and then announcing her pregnancy, and just all the back and forth between her and Bryan online, all the TikTok lives that happen. It's crazy to think that she's only been free for 1 year, because I feel like she's lived about 10 years this year alone. I just know we certainly couldn't end the video without mentioning Gypsy. So it's obviously just been the craziest year online, and I just feel so lucky that I get to talk about all of these stories with you guys, experiencing them all firsthand. I love having a place where I can be like, you guys, like, did you see this? Because sometimes you just need to like kiki with other people who are as chronically online. I love seeing you guys in the comments or in the DMs just venting to me about how you feel about a specific story, or the comments where people are like, I have no idea who this is, and I'm like invested. I'm like, yes, like getting to explain a story like from the very beginning to like where we are right now in any sort of drama always is the best to me, because I'm just like, what do you think about it? And I'm just so happy with the community that we've got going on over here, and I feel so lucky and just so grateful, and I love you guys so much for tuning into these videos, and I hope you guys have the best holidays, whatever you guys are celebrating. I hope you have a happy new year, and I can't wait to see what we talk about next year. I love you guys. I love you, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.